Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where it's about time we do some stuff for the Greys. Involve ourselves with the feuding families of the town of Rhodes. Thems being the Greys and the Braithwaites. Although if the sheriff, I just realized the sheriff is Sheriff Grey, which means that he probably has his own stake in the feud. Greetings and salutations, sir.
This here the Gray plantation?
Yep. Caliga Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Well, what about my deputy
Wanted
badge?
me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking with me.
Obliged.
Consider it done. Although, shall I park my horse somewhere? I'm just gonna leave my horse here. Let us talk to this fellow who is...
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Alright. Bell decoration for reasons. Because how are you going to say that you're an American if you don't have a reproduction of the bell on your home turf? Is he inside this little hut? Is he outside this little hut? Oh. Greetings and salutations, sir. What's your boggle?
huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but here's hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here. Then suddenly, there's a whole phalanx of mysterious...
A phalanx?
helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What do you
Yeah, we travel in droves.
For work?
Helpful Yankees, they travel in herds.
Your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us. And the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's
Penelope
impossible.
Braithwaite? Is this a Romeo and Juliet situation?
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she...
I suppose that's the truth of romance. Always chasing after what's not available.
She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for you.
That is an interesting way to describe somebody. She's like tomorrow if tomorrow turns out to be
Oh,
fine.
hey, I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money.
So what does that mean? She has potential?
Well, in that case.
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
And this bucket of flowers. And this bag of Lunchables. And this snack-sized cake.
They're worse with strangers than ours are.
So I've got to sneak onto the Braithwaite's property in order to deliver this love letter and this bracelet.
Okay, my girl.
Alright, where on earth is the Braithwaites from here? They are well across town.
This kindness, sir, I shall not forget it.
Also, I got another story in regards to this game having way too many different systems. So, after I completed the last mission, I went into the local tavern because I figured I'd rest up for the night at the local tavern instead of having to ride my way back to camp and then ride my way back to the mission. So I go take a bath because my character is all dirty, and then I'm about to go up to the services menu in order to select a place to rest, when suddenly two unscrupulous characters come barging into the saloon, and like they beat the hell out of one customer and saddle up in the bar. And now the service menu is no longer accessible to me. Turns out what I could have done is I could have gone to the bartender, but I did not realize that at the time. I thought I just had the service menu. So I tried to access the service menu, but it was not accessible to me. And now these characters are all upset that I'm getting in their space. And then they decide, you know what, we're going to challenge this guy to a fight. And so I beat them in the fight. And then everybody in the bar starts shooting at me because that's what they do. Okay. I don't know how interesting this mission is going to be. I forget if I can actually mark guards' placements. But at the very least, a lot of these trees look like they make for excellent cover. But yeah, so the whole several of the tavern guys just start opening fire because I have become a criminal in their eyes by defending myself in this fight. So, like, you've got this random event happening, you've got the fight and its rules. Can I choke this guy out or something?
Intruder on the property.
Ah, son of a bit. You know, I have one mission where I get, like, stealth attacks, and then suddenly they're just gone. Alright. Where on earth on this map is Penelope? She's all the way over there? Okay. So I am going to run around the whole camp because I don't feel like sneaking through the entire manor. This is an open world game. It functions with open world logic. So I'm just going to run my way around, and then with any luck I will be able to swim up to Penelope and not have to worry about any of the guards. So yeah, you've got the in that tavern situation, you have the random scenario interrupting item interaction. You have the fight with these guys, and conflicting with the law and order of the town. Nobody was like, oh, that man was just defending himself. These fellows, they walked in here, they knocked somebody else out at the bar. They slammed somebody's head into the bar, and nobody cared. Then I show up, I punch the two out, and then suddenly they're shooting. Also, who lives here? Alright, there's the gazebo that I'm looking for. Hopefully this letter is not going to be... Hopefully I don't have to worry about this letter becoming moistened and dampened by my time swimming across. Or the water damaging my guns. I don't know exactly how much in-depth. Oh, stamina. That would be the thing I'd worry about. Alright. I have made my way over to Penelope.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Excuse me if I
Yes,
turn
I
out to
am.
be a little bit
Got a
soggy.
letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange.
Strange,
He's a little
peculiar,
strange.
bizarre.
Also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio.
Truly, nothing is worse.
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
I just
They
got a
tolerate
group of
him
strangers
because of
and
money. But me,
degenerates
with
who
my
go
ideas
around
above my
robbing
station,
and a
they
stealing.
can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Is she gonna pay me? I suppose not. I reckon she won't. Why did the area become so red? Oh, is this... Oh, is that everybody? Are those the locations for everybody? Because if that is... then I'm just going to run over this way. And then run over that way. Until I escape the red area. The rash that has developed upon my minimap. And then I'll just circle around and maybe collect my horse later, or whistle. Yeah, my horse is coming to me. Is anybody going to pay attention to the presence of this horse? People are just going to be like, huh, I heard this whistling noise. I saw this horse bounding and galloping away from here. Excellent. Alright, now we just need to find where Bo is and return the letter to Beauregard Gray. You know, I wonder what'll actually happen. I expect there's going to eventually be a point in which Dutch and crew are going to end up having to leave. I'm assuming that's how Chapter 3 is going to end. I don't know who you're talking about, sir, and I don't care. But also in regards to the state of the families, does our presence destabilize the region? Like I was talking about the weapon sellers destabilizing the region with by providing guns through violence. But at the same time, does the presence of Dutch and his gang also go on to destabilize the region and possibly destroy both the Greys and the Braithwaites before they're found out, before Dutch and crew are found out?
Me, I'm on official business for the family.
All right, come on.
Don't mind me, just riding my horse through your house. And your garden. I'm not entirely sure why the map decided to give me the long way around, but that's okay. I could just ignore it. Now, Bo is in here? Yes, he is. Okay.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure.
I suppose you can.
I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting.
Oh, okay, okay.
In fact, the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine.
All right.
No more running around with letters.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not exactly the
Gotta get going.
Red Dead Redemption 2 I was hoping for. Although it looks like I'm gonna have to... That was only 12 bucks.
All right. And follow me to Rhodes. Come on, come on.
I did all that for like $12?
Property and take the road to town.
Also, this definitely has to be a little... I guess that you could say that's the backwards end of society when it's a bigger crime to have a woman vote than marry family.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
Although this also means that both...
If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
This might actually be problematic for Bo and
Well, good as the
Penelope.
cause is,
In that
become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
my cousin married a statue to his woman's honor.
Bo, what are you doing here?
Yeah, like I said, this is might be problematic because they'll be seen together, both Braithwaite and Gray.
To die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements,
Such as...
mostly my family.
I don't...
I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray! Miss Calhoun.
Although this also, you can see a lot of these kind of missions in so far, because it's like you have one quest that begins with
I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
yes, like it starts with you talking to one of the ladies in the camp, and then it goes to something else, and then it goes to something else. Like it starts off with this Romeo and Juliet love story, but now we're dealing with women's suffrage,
We know
which is
our
interesting.
cause is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
Yeah.
We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Rome.
Wait, is this woman kind of trying to catch up with us?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
Just a driver.
Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan.
Also, I'm traveling through the town roads, so hopefully I don't have to use any weapons,
It's a left.
considering they are disallowed.
People, it's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
I think they just ran through some shit. Yeah.
Do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, it's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Yeah, you.
Please, stop just
Yeah, you could do a little bit better than that specific specimen.
ladies.
Although I would imagine that Dutch and his crew are all non-voters. Okay, I can't really tell what anybody's saying.
Gentlemen, this is a great day for all
Okay.
of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the founding fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
And who are these troublemakers?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
Alright.
Yourself some manners, cousin.
Although, what are they expecting me to do about this? I am a deputy, though, so maybe I could flex my law.
Weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
Oh, so I'm just leaving.
We are all Americans.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
Is it in front of a church that's also being used as gun storage?
At the beautiful land we have built.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the Dutch and crew haven't voted.
Concern right now.
Like they are themselves are non-voters.
Everyone
So the entire idea of them fighting for people's right to vote is an interesting one because they've never exercised it.
10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean, we're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
We bury them in bullets.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said,
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
well, Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
Yep, I think this is that same old battlefield. Although with all of its waist-high cover, I expect,
This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. I My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
No, I don't think this world is going to make anybody feel better.
Damn. I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So I'm getting a little bit more than $12. I was a little bit underwhelmed by the payment I had previously received. $30. Okay. I guess that's something. Well, you and me, horse, let's move on. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.